first in the books. Ready to do your thing.
Uh-huh. So how many is it then?
8.
Oh, shit. Gotcha. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, I'm ready to do my thing.
All right.
Is that drink package?
Not one of those was a drink, Marcus.
Well, it says drinks menu too. Upon request.
Drink menu by request, yes, but none of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's food. Yeah, it's food.
Yeah, that's food.
Yeah.
But like the drinks are normal drinks, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll take wait, is this the currency I have, the talents?
So that's in gold.
Oh.
So it's double for talents.
Oh, so it's 200 instead of 100.
Mm-hmm. For the
shit.
T-Rex steak, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. Perhaps, maybe, we'll see. All comes down to how things shake out. But are you ready to begin your mission?
I'm always ready.
I'll get into the forge real quick then.
Oh, shoot. I'm not ready. Not yet. Not yet. Almost there. Just gotta get into the forge.
Close,
Okay, there
close.
we go. Almost there. Wait, gotta talk to my name. Jet. Okay. There we go. There we go. Then I get my dice. Roll dice command stuff. Control C. Make sure it comes up. Control V. Alright, I'm good to go.
Okay. Good, good, good. Then we will begin on the 6th of Bayont at the Crow and Owl restaurant. Desmond, it's about noon as you stroll into this classy place. They have a live band here, and as you slide into one of the premium booths, you see sitting across from you Hecuba, and stirring a drink with a straw. Hello, Desmond.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yes. So,
I love your dress. Is she wearing a dress or is it?
it's a dress, yeah. It's
Okay.
it's more like a suit dress than anything,
Okay.
but
I love the outfit. I'll say I love the outfit.
and she smiles. Flattery will not get you anywhere, but action will. Lunch is on me. What do you wish to eat?
I will take the Queen's Lobster.
A good choice. I think I'll
for
have the same.
Yep. And then dessert, I'll do the chocolate plant.
I see. Any drinks?
Whatever you're having.
She'll nod. She's having a dark and stormy, and she makes a motion for a waiter to come over, puts in your order, and then you watch as the waiter heads off, and Hecuba turns to you. So, have you heard about this Everstorm business?
Yes, I have.
What do you think about it?
Something I think we can take advantage of.
I think so. Trade will definitely be affected in our part of the woods. People who need help. Always good for business. Which means that getting resources is now more important than ever. I'm sure you understand that our organization is in a bit of a rough spot.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I'm here to fix that.
Good. The Genovese, they have a fleet sailing into Eperau. In the morning, the fleet will dock, and then all of the Genovese soldiers will be offloading the cargo. Cargo that is bringing counterfeit machines in one of the hulls of their ships. I believe there are 6 in total. We don't know which one has the machines, but if we could get our hands on them, that would be a great boon for us. Especially so that we might get back on our feet. Especially after the incident.
Yes, I agree.
The counterfeit machines will be our main priority, but the hulls are sure to have much more. Take as much as you can, destroy everything else, and leave no evidence of Zoko involvement. We do not have time for a war right now. We don't have the resources for it, nor the unity within the family. So, I would like to remind you, Desmond, how the family took you in, and ask you to pay it forward.
I will, 100%.
Good, good. She reaches below the table, and you hear like some tape or adhesive begin to rip as she takes out a rolled up piece of what it seems to be paper and passes it over to you.
I will take it, so subtly.
Take it, feel it a bit. Seems to be filled with talents. 400 to help fund this operation, whatever you need. I leave it in your hands. You have 18 hours, roughly, until they start unloading the ships that are in the harbor.
18 hours?
18 hours.
Until they offload it off the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'll be your job to make sure that we get those counterfeit machines and anything else you can secure. Do well, and recent failures might be completely forgotten in some circles. I know that you, well, have someone looking out for you, but that doesn't mean you are completely safe.
I understand.
Good. And at this point, you watch as a dark and stormy is placed down in front of you, Desmond. And also, like beside that dark and stormy, this beautiful kind of brass plate with a poached lobster tail in the center on like this deconstructed foam caviar and like this crystallized shell of like sugars on it. And you can see that there's also a small bowl next to it with like this wispy, kind of like yellow tinted mist that you know to be champagne air. And as you look at it, the waiter places down that same plate across from Hecuba. And you can see Hecuba actually is beginning to stand up as if she's making to leave. I'll give you this time to introduce yourself to the partner that you should be taking on this mission. And you can see Hecuba waves her hand. And you would see, Desmond, a drow elf woman begins to make her way over to you in the table. Short white hair, kind of like indigo eyes. You can see that she is wearing like this beautiful like necklace, almost like a pendant around her neck, and what appears to be like a very sleek black and white dress. She kind of comes over. Oh, Lady Hecuba, hello. Hello, Desmond. This is Indigo. She will be accompanying you on this mission. Indigo has already been briefed. She is a prestiged member of the Zoko family. Good luck, both of you. I am sure that you will not disappoint. And you watch as Hecuba goes and leaves as this new figure, Indigo, sits down across from you. Desmond. Well, hello there. You must be Desmond, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, it's good to meet you. And she extends a hand.
I will shake Indigo's hand.
You shake it. You can see that she looks down. Oh, lobster. And she'll start cutting into it. So it seems that we're going to be working together today.
Yes. So we get to know each other. What skill set do you have?
Oh, I'm great at suffocating people.
Nice. So you're an assassin like me.
I mean, I can be, but doesn't an assassin, well, not wish people to know they're there?
Yes.
Well, I suppose I'm close enough, but I want the person to see me as the life drains from their eyes.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Hmm,
I like to stay quiet and hide in the shadows. The
well,
opposite of you.
I like to stay quiet as well. I'm actually gifted with the ability to turn into an owl.
Okay.
A rather big
Nice.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, very quiet. When I'm flying, my wings don't make any noise.
hmm
And
How?
at this point, like, you're
sorry.
realizing, like, during the time that you've been talking to Indigo, she has not blinked.
Mm. Okay. How big you say your owl form is?
I mean, kind of depends. But, yeah, fairly big.
Okay. Could you fit another person?
Well, you're probably a little bit too big for me to carry, but I do have a portable hole that Hecuba gave me.
Okay.
Has a lot of space in it.
Nice.
I think that she was wanting us to use it for the heist.
Oh, to put the machines in there. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Have you been ever to the docking station? Because it's at a dock, right?
They're out in the harbor right now.
Okay. Have you ever been out there before?
A few times, yeah. Occasionally
Okay.
you have to dump a body.
Okay. Gotcha. And this is 18 hours from now?
Well, now I guess it's 17 hours, right?
Yeah. What time is it right now?
It's about 1 o'clock.
At night?
In the middle of the day.
Ah, shit. Shows nighttime.
You could wait until nighttime.
That gives us only, what, 8 hours?
Depends. Like, it gets dark at about 8, that gives you 10 hours.
Okay. Still a decent amount of time. Do you like to go in the cover of darkness or daytime?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. I said we go in the cover of darkness for attract less attention to ourselves.
Well, if you insist.
All right, we'll head out as soon as it gets dark out, or getting closer to dark out. I want it
Okay.
dark by the time we get there. You got equipment and stuff?
I do, yes. I probably need to get my armor on, get my weapons.
Okay.
Well, apart from
If
the
I
ones I
can,
brought.
okay. If I can I go get since I have money now? Can I go buy out like some like bombs or something? For
Sh-
the
Sure, what are you looking for?
something that anybody can get, so they don't think oh like we make it or something.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Enough to sink multiple ships, or not multiple ships, enough to sink a ship
gotcha. Um,
for like six of them, right?
uh-huh.
6 ships, yeah. So sink 6 ships.
Gotcha. If you wanted to use an intel, you could probably go ahead and find a
Fuck.
supplier because it's not like a normal thing to be able to carry around
Oh,
explosives.
yeah, let me see. I'll do it since the mission gives us intel anyway. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll do it.
Then you would find an individual who's like basically uh, a private tutor of chemistry for people in the area who would have access to some of the chemical materials you would need, and then you would be able to kind of like scour around and find some members of the Zoko family with some expertise in the mixing of chemicals to create bombs.
Hmm.
Because you're an associate, there would be more cost on the back end as the actual like made members of the Zoko family.
Hmm.
You're not a true part of the family in their eyes yet. So,
Yeah,
kind of depends on what you're looking for. Probably
I got 800 talents. So
400 or
well, didn't you
or
give me 400 before?
hmm?
Didn't you give me then? Uh, uh Allegra.
I mean, she did, yeah.
So
So, but if
did
you
I
want to
get?
eat into your own money, then yeah, you have 800.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I don't. It doesn't have to eat my own money.
Well, again, there's 400 that Hecuba
Uh huh.
just gave you, the
Uh huh.
400 those personal funds,
Yeah.
Allegra. But
Okay.
um, for a bomb to sink a ship, you're thinking like 75 talents for one of
Okay.
them.
I'll take. How heavy are they?
Um, well, I mean, they're probably a good 20 pounds, but if you wanted to store them in Indigo's portable hole,
Yes, I would like to do that, and I will get 75. So let me see. Let me do the math. So 75, 75 times six is 450. Um, I'll do that. So I'll buy 6 of them because there's 6 ships. So I'll do 6 of them,
okay,
and it'll delve into my own funds because it's
gotcha.
450. Because yeah, 75 times 8 is 450.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be into my own funds.
Gotcha. But you could go ahead and throw those in Indigo's portable hole when you meet back up as she's donned what appears to be like a medium set of armor with a nice, like, bastard sword on her back.
How long you think that would have taken me to find the bombs and stuff?
I mean, it probably would have taken you an hour to, like, find someone who would sell the materials, and then the
Hmm.
actual building of the bombs would go right up to when you're ready to leave.
Okay. Would I have to be there for them
No.
to like? Okay. Then can I like as there I give them the materials and stuff. I would go like just sharpen my blade so when if I need to kill somebody, it's like a quick, so not like dull blade, my daggers.
Gotcha, gotcha. Then you can add an extra hero point for the sharpening of your blades.
Okay. And then I'll be ready to head out once I'll get changed into my suit as well.
Gotcha. Go ahead and get changed into your suit then. And Indigo would kind of find you. So you finish putting all the bombs in the portable hole. She smiles. Oh, look at you! Your getup looks so nice. But they don't get to see your face. Well, I guess, you're an assassin type, so that makes sense.
Yes, gotta keep my identity sealed.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I would have like no markings or anything on my armor or whatever, or suit in my outfit.
Right. You can see Indigo looks you up and down. So what do you use to kill them?
And I'll take out my 2 daggers.
Oh, I was hoping for a garrote, but those look nice too.
Thank you.
So,
You ready to head out?
well, I suppose so. You see, I've been doing some scouting on the fleet. They're right outside the harbor, and this is about how the ships are positioned. And she,
Okay.
folds out a map for you.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
I guess the question is, which one are you trying to hit first? And, we're going to be flying in, I'm assuming. But where did you want to be dropped off?
Which way? What's the direction you're coming through? Is it like diagonal? Like, are we coming from this way, or like over here, or like which direction are
We're
we?
coming from the west.
Okay. Well, we can hit this one then first.
Okay. And should we start at the crow's nest? Should I try and find a window?
We can start in the crow's nest
Okay.
so we can get a view and see who's here on the ship.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And, she'll kind of stand aside and make a nod towards the hole.
You said she'll make a nod towards the hole?
She nods towards the hole, get in.
Okay, I'll get in.
Gotcha. Then you watch as you jump in the hole with a bunch of bombs, and Indigo kind of
shit.
looks down,
I really.
and you can see that she actually takes out a cigarette and shink, lights it. And she
Be
just
careful. Jesus.
She just kind of smiles. Right. And she just kind of flicks the cigarette, not into the hole, but over the hole.
Oh
as
my gosh.
momentarily, your heart stops, Desmond. And she goes, all right, time to go. And
Jesus.
it's like she starts folding up the exit to the hole. And then you're just in complete darkness, Desmond, as you hope Indigo is heading to the ships. As you're progressing towards them, is there anything that you are trying to do in preparation in flight?
Just preparing my mind and just thinking of my next moves and just meditating basically and keeping calm and poised, It's an
Gotcha.
important mission. I need to succeed on this.
Very true.
Into my life and the family.
Then you wait for about an hour, keeping your poise. And then you watch as above you a night sky opens up as the hole is once again opened. And you can see Indigo pop her head in. All right, we're on the crow's nest.
Okay. I will get out.
You see there's a dead sailor on the ground in the crow's nest.
Oh, nice.
And Indigo just kicks him into the hole.
It still shows my normal character.
I mean, your token is your.
Oh, my fate. Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. Um, okay, and then I would like to, I guess, get out and look down, I guess, to see how many people are down there.
Gotcha. You can see there's one person kind of at the wheel, and there are like two more sailors kind of on the port side that are just talking, chatting, tying off some ropes, it looks like.
Hmm. And that's it? Just three?
At least up on like the main
The,
deck of
the
the
on the
ship,
yeah
yeah.
main deck, yeah. Okay. Okay. Anybody else can on the like on our level, like up top, like high?
Not that you can see, it looks like Indigo killed him.
Okay. Okay. Do I see any windows on like the side of the ship or
Yeah.
like light like coming?
Well, as you kind of like look on the side, there are like windows about. I can't really see any light coming from them.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Is there a way I can get to like the? Is wait? Can I see like? Can people other people on these watchtowers like on top of the masses too?
So
Are
they
these?
are quite a distance
Oh,
away.
okay. Gotcha. I
Yeah,
thought it was like closer. Gotcha. Okay, so they
yeah,
can't see me.
yeah.
Good.
Like there are definitely like lights there, but with your dark clothing, you're just kind of like fading into the dark night sky.
Okay. Is it like the mast big enough to like reach back here? You know, like how in boats have like the mast like extends all the way to the back, like the back of the ship.
Um, it's big enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I like walk my way down to the edge of this or whatever, like
It.
on top of still?
Yeah, you would need to like be climbing down, probably across like ropes, in order to
Yeah.
like get to that point. So go ahead and make a physical check for me.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's see. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Oh fuck. That. Dun, 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 dun. I'll reroll one of those.
Okay.
Fuck.
Then
Can I roll the other one?
you could.
I'll do that then. So I lost 2 0 points there. Okay. Oh shit. One. Fuck. Okay. Only one success.
Only one success. All right. You begin to shimmy along then, going down the actual mast itself. Um, did you make sure to roll your additional d6 for burglar, by the way?
Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 2 successes.
Okay, makes a difference.
Yes.
As you shimmy down above the head of the person who is at the wheel, go to the back of the ship, and you can, if you want to, kind of like drop down on the back railing silently.
Yes.
Indigo will do the same.
Yes, I would like to. Is there any doors or anything?
Here, no. Like there's like a door below, um, there, and then there's a door to like a captain's cabin as well.
Okay. Gotcha. I like to go to the not to the captain's cabin, but the other door.
So you're trying to sneak by the guy at the wheel.
Oh, because he is up there. You're right. So there's 2 people here,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's one guy here. Could I get assassinate the guy at the wheel?
Certainly try. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'll assassinate the guy at the wheel.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make a damage roll.
Is this with assassinate too?
It is. You're rolling up on him.
You making a damage roll with against another creature that hasn't made its turn yet. You can assassinate at benefit your damage rolls at benefit 2. Increase your residue rating by your power score. So it's a 3. And it gains levels of sheer on half your. So it'll be 2 then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sheer.
Yep.
And then damage rating is at benefit 2. Okay. So it'll be 2. And then it'll be a physical, right? Off your physical.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. I like to reroll 2 of those.
Okay.
That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, 2 successes. So damage rating is increases your rating by your power score. So it's 3, and then rating by your power score and gains levels of sheer half of your power score rounded up. So it'll just be 1 then, 1 sheer then, I guess. This is my power score is 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 damage total.
Yep, and then 1 level of sheer.
Well, if it gets through, but it does as you quickly go behind, this random sailor, plunge the knife into their back, covering their mouth, and just kind of like pull them down.
And throw him in the bag.
Gotcha. Like Indigo puts it down, throw him in, she covers it up. Oh, what a great technique you have.
Thank you. I'll say that quietly, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys are, which way are these guys 2 facing?
They're facing shore, kind of just leaning against the rail, just talking, it seems.
Okay, I'll go this way.
Gotcha. You can certainly do so. So you duck in, open the door, and can begin to head down into the hull of the ship. So for most ships, this is a 3-deck ship. Of course, you've seen the top deck. Middle deck is usually crew and living quarters. Bottom deck is where they generally keep everything that they are moving. Are you bypassing the 2nd level and going right to the 3rd, or are you poking about to see who is sleeping down here?
Just to see who's down, how many people are down here.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a physical check at benefit 1 then, as you try and get a count.
Physical check at benefit 1. Is that disguising? Lockpicking. Okay, yeah, that's not that. Amongst the crowds, no. Immaculate dodge, no. Okay, none of that applies. I'll reroll 1 of those dice. So I'm at 10 now. I did that last time. I'll reroll 1 of those. Fuck. Okay, 1 success.
1 success. Hard to tell down here as you were looking. And you kind of peek through. There are some men talking and drinking here at the late hour, and as you're trying to get a count, you think there's probably 30, 40 dudes down here. I mean, it takes that many to run a ship of this size.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking, you can see there is a separate class of individual that's dressed a little bit nicer, carrying what appears to be sabers with reinforced magical steel. Looks to be Genovese family enforcers that are here. A little bit tougher.
They're on this ship?
They're on this ship.
Okay.
You're not sure you could scrap with them on your own. Maybe since Indigo's there, you could take 1, but these are made members of the family.
And how many are there?
You don't know. You
don't know.
See 5 down here, but
shit. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll bypass them then and stealthily, super stealthily, you know.
Hmm.
And then go down to the third level.
Gotcha. As you begin to head down to the third level, you see that there's a door to the actual cargo hold. You can see kind of leaned up against the door is one Genovese family enforcer, a human male who's about 6'5", muscles, big beard, kind of like flat, almost like pig-like nose. Just kind of like looking around on guard.
Okay. So there's one guy at the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the only door inside?
Just from what you
Or
can
way
see,
in?
yeah.
Okay. And there's people up. How you said so? How close am I to the second deck then from the door? Then, like from him and the door, how close is the second deck to him? You know, noise wise.
I mean, like you're literally on the staircase going down from the decks. So like you take 5 steps and you're up at the second deck.
Damn. Oh shit.
But there is still like a door to get to the rest of the second deck as well. So there is some noise coming from the sailors and the enforcers who are talking at this late hour, but it's not like you're far away or anything.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think you can hold him down? If I were to start choking him, that is.
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay. Good.
I have some rope.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start to suffocate him, and we just need to hold him down until he eventually succumbs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, like, Indigo motions for you to, like, press yourself up against kind of the stairwell, just getting ready to get the surprise on this guy. But then, like, she kind of, like, begins to reach out a hand, and, like, her right palm begins to exude this kind of, like, dull yellow energy. And all of a sudden, you can see the enforcer begin to cough and wheeze, as it's like he's choking. It's very obvious he cannot breathe, Desmond. And then you can see with eyes beginning to bulge, he starts to try and make his way up the staircase, probably to try and go get help. What are you doing?
Tackling will make some noise. Just grabbing him and like bringing him like quiet to the down and start like tying him up.
All right, well, you're gonna have to make a contested physical check.
So mine's only 3, so I don't know.
You'll have benefit 1 because you're surprising him.
Okay. I only have 3 though, so I don't know how strong his is.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. If that doesn't work, I'll stab his ass.
He got 3, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah, 3? Damn, I have to get 3.
Indigo is helping you, so...
Oh! I got...
Alright, roll another d6 then. Marcus goes to a roll-off.
Okay.
You did not get another success.
I did.
Then, as you kind of, like, grab him, you're trying to pull him down to the ground, is that it?
And, like, quietly, obviously. Not like a,
Yeah.
slam,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then start tying him up so he, like, chokes to death and then throw him in the bag, too.
Gotcha. Then, as you're trying to do this, like, he's still choking, not able to breathe. He's going to try and break out again. But at this point, since you're, like, beginning to tie him up, you're in a good position. He will be power capped, so I want you to go ahead and roll a physical check again.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can...
Does that still benefit still?
No benefit. No, because well, actually, no, you'd be on top of him. Yeah, still benefit.
I'm gonna say he's tied up. That's gonna be tough to get out of tying up. Only one. I'll re-roll those two.
Okay.
Okay, two.
Two. Then, as he starts and struggles trying to move, you tie the rope, finish the knots as you like keep on top of him. The enforcer is like trying to thrash, trying to move. He cannot. And then all of a sudden, like you see his eyes like are bulging out of his skull. His face kind of like this deep violet purple, and then he just slumps as his body loses all life. He's suffocated to death.
Okay. Has he had anything important on him before we throw him in the bag too?
As you kind of go and like check his person, he does have a Echo Strike 1 saber on his person. He's got, let me see here. He's got 25 talents on him.
Okay.
He's also got like traveling papers and things, identification. You can see Indigo kind of looks. What did we get on him?
I'll tell her what he had on him.
Can I see?
Yeah, I'll let her see.
And she'll start looking. Oh, you can keep the money, by the way. You did most of the work.
Okay, I guess I'll keep the money then.
And she just kind of like looks over and says, "Can I keep these papers as a trophy?"
Sure.
Awesome. She takes the papers and then quickly pulls out a knife and chops off the guy's ear.
Okay.
Puts it in her pocket. All right, ready to go.
And throw him in the bag, and as well as the weapon too.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the door. And is it locked? I assume it's locked. And he didn't have keys on him.
Oh, as you look, like he does have keys on him, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Is there booby traps on the door?
Looking at it, none that you can see.
Is it like pressure points or like alarms anywhere?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Magic stuff. I can't really sense magic, so it doesn't matter. Open the door.
Yeah, like he just turned the lock. Like this is a generally normal merchant's vessel. Mm-hmm. So if they were trying to sneak a bunch of contraband into port, having a super like heavily modified ship would draw suspicion.
Yeah.
And kind of as you go in, you would see kind of in the hull there is grain, like general like boxes full of textiles and other things. Go ahead and roll a d6 to see what ship you got.
A rummage check, basically.
Kind of.
Got a 3.
A 3.
Oh, is this what benefit? Oh, is this what the...
No, so this is... Because there are 6 ships. This is to determine just what you find.
Oh.
As you're going through here, then you're able to pull back like some of the boxes and crates slowly, looking through, and you're actually able to find some hidden contraband supplies, also higher quality food, things like that. There is +2 supplies worth of material in the hull of this ship if you're wanting to try and take it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Rummage check, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
That's a benefit, like not benefit. I mean, that's the.
That's just a d6.
Okay. And that's if you get a 1. So it's the what is it again? 1 is what bad, 6 is good.
Opposite.
Okay, 1 is good. Okay, gotcha. Ugh. Man, that's middle.
It's all right. You're still good. Quietly, you and Indigo basically throw the entire contents of the ship's hull into your portable hull.
How much can this fit in there?
Like, going inside, it's fairly deep. Like, you need a
Okay,
rope to get in and out of this thing.
gotcha. Okay. All right. Is that everything?
Oh, yeah, you cleared this ship out.
Okay. I will leave. So there's nothing else here because we basically took everything.
Yeah,
Shit.
you
So
plundered
I
everything here.
need to leave a bomb. Could I leave one on the back of this? Back here?
Like, on the
Like, is
back,
there a window? There's like a window I can like start shimmying like this way and then to the back and place the bomb back here.
like on the back third deck of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll place it there, like somewhere like hidden where no one else would like think to look ever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then what kind of bomb is this that I didn't ask? I should have asked, but it's too late now. So
This is basically dynamite.
okay, so I would have to light it and then run.
Well, for a ship, yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's
Now,
annoying.
they all have fuses.
Okay, can I set the? So this, so because this wouldn't take me longer than 5 hours to do all this. That's what I'm
Probably,
trying
yeah.
to like search all the ships. It'll take about 5 hours. You think?
It depends on you.
Fuck. Oh my god. Because I'm trying to think of time works here, and not trying to set a fuse for like an hour, and then I'm still on the third, like fourth ship, and it blows up or whatever. Trying to like a simultaneous thing where it all blows up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And how many hours until they take it to the dock that's left?
6 a.m. So right now it's about 10:40 at night.
10:40 at night. I'll do 6 a.m. then, because I'll be gone by then.
Okay.
Or 6:59.
So while
No,
they're
no,
in
no.
the dock, then.
Not 6:59. 5:58. 5:58. We'll do it.
Gotcha. I mean, they will be, sailing into port then and getting ready to
Exactly.
dock. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
fair
the
enough.
that's the fuses. I'll set the fuses for that time,
Gotcha.
and I'll hide them. And then okay. And I will, I guess, go back. I guess go in the bag and then go to the next ship. I guess in a way. I guess, or however we want to get out. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just go back in the portable hole, you can jump
Yeah.
in. Indigo will wrap you up. And
Yeah.
what's the next ship you want to try and head to?
Let's go to this one.
Same technique?
Yep.
Gotcha. Then, probably 20 minutes later, you pop out of the hole, and you can see that there is another dead watchman in the crow's nest, Indigo, just smiling at you. And as you kind of look down here, let me go ahead and roll a d6.
Nice.
Okay. Looking down, there seems to be probably like 5 or 6 enforcers on this deck, just roaming around. You can see that there's someone like at this wheel, and then there's 2 enforcers on either side, and there are probably a few other sailors just like checking knots. They seem a little on edge here, but probably fine.
Okay. I think we found our cargo. Okay. Is there any windows or something, that's on the third deck and not the second? Because I know there's probably, because I assume all the ships are the same, and so I'm thinking in my head that the second deck is people. I don't want to go to the second deck where there's people, or at least a window that's not occupied with somebody there.
Yeah. So the third deck is kind of sitting below the water line. So there's like probably like a window aside there, just for like an emergency, like bailing out water on a calm sea. Most of the windows are on the second deck. And 5 of these ships are the same. The middle ship in the formation is larger and actually has like more cannons on it, like a
Yeah.
like a protection ship, if you will.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, is there windows on this actually? Because you said there's three people here,
Mm-hmm.
and you said there's two people walking around checking the lines,
And then there are like more enforcers walking around on the top deck. Yeah, there are like 10 or 11 people on like the
and there are
main
people
deck
here
itself.
in the
Mhm.
front.
Yep, there's one on the front.
Shit. Um, I like to go to the back then.
All right. Are you trying to
Back here.
shimmy down the line to the back?
Yeah, stealthily.
All right. Go ahead and make a physical check at benefit 1 since you've done this before.
Okay, and
You're
then
practiced.
D4, extra D6 because of climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did one. It's benefit one. Freaking 3. So this be 4. And can I try something different too? Can I use like rope so I can help myself, like not time myself, but like you know how like you use like rope to like to keep hold on to and not like make noise so I don't fall or whatever.
Sure.
Would that give me extra benefit?
No.
Damn it. Okay, at least it's worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reroll those 3. Fuck again.
Then you go ahead, you make your way down, landing on the railing, and as you and Indigo do, the railing kind of bends just a bit as the wood creaks. You can see like the two enforcers in front of you perk up. There are moments before they turn around. What are you doing, Desmond?
I'm back here.
You're back here, yeah. You're where
Can
your
I
token
jump
is
off?
on the
Like
railing.
jump off? Like jump off the railing, or like off into like not in the sea, obviously, but like onto like the ledge and like hide to like the left or something. Like shimmy off to the left of where like they might look over because they might look over. So I'm like trying to shimmy off to the side.
Um, not really much of a ledge. It's just a railing. Like you just be like clinging on to the side of the ship.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, as you kind of like kick off, you and Indigo fall onto the side of the ship as you're hanging there. As you hear the sound of boots, and you hear one of the enforcers go, "What was that? Uh, strike up a torch." What you doing?
And I'll shimmy more away from them.
Okay. And as you begin to shimmy away, you see the light of a torch come over the site where you just were. You kind of like hold your breath as they're obviously looking.
Now wait until they like put out the torch or something.
You can see like they're beginning to make their way on either side around, each one with a torch, just kind of like scanning the
Oh,
area.
I will keep moving then.
All right. Then as you're moving, like you can see like others on the ship itself are kind of now beginning to look around, just perking up to see what's going on.
there any windows on this side?
There are windows on all the sides. Yeah, like as you're going across, there are windows looking into the second deck.
Uh, can I go through one of them that does not occupy? Like if obviously I don't see anybody, like near the other window that's next to it, or the window that's on the right or left of it, and I don't see nobody. Can I go through?
Sure, like as you go by one window, the first window that you would see appears to be like a small kitchen area of some kind, like a galley for the crew, and you can see what appears to be like a half asleep gnomish man just kind of polishing like a pan on the inside.
He's asleep.
Half asleep, like he's polishing, but he's like not really with it. But he's like that's like the closest you found to like empty, no one there, or like you could keep on shimmying to try to find something else.
I'll keep on shimmying because he's half asleep, so he's not fully paying attention yet.
Then, as you go ahead, keep shimmying, you see nothing, nothing. Like, there's still people awake at this general hour. Then as you kind of get to the end, you find, like, a small, like, sleeping area with, like, 6 hammocks swaying and 6 sailors inside asleep.
Okay. I will go through that one then.
Gotcha. Then you go,
Stealthily.
yeah, for the window. And as you, like, go for it, like, it's currently locked.
Well, how am I supposed to open it if it? Because I can't use my hands if I'm hanging on to something.
You have
Can
to
I use
hang on with one hand and try to lockpick with the other.
Can I use rope to tie myself off to like the thing, or is there like something I can tie myself off to, and like hands free?
You could use your rope to tie yourself off to give you use of both of your hands.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay, then as you kind of quickly tie yourself off, you take in your tools and trying to basically like pry this window off.
I have lock picking tools or thieves tools, so
Yeah.
whatever I need to do.
All right. Then go ahead and make a physical or a mental check to pop open this window.
I will do a. You said mental or physical?
Yep.
I'll do physical.
All right.
I think extra d6.
And you can add burglar as well.
Yep. Oh, so actually the d6. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. And nothing else with that works. Okay. No benefit?
No benefit.
Oh my god. I'll reroll those 3 again. God damn it, man. Actually, I'll reroll 1. I'll reroll 1 of them. Not 3, just 1. Fucking shit. I'll reroll 1 more. God damn it. Just get it right the first time. Shit. Fuck! Okay. I got a 1.
Then you have a choice. Pop it open while making noise, or abandoning this and moving on.
Not
Not.
abandoning it on.
Okay. Then you just
I'll go back to over here.
gotcha. Then as you're going back, you can see the window momentarily pops open and you freeze, as it seems like the gnomish man like throws some trash, food, bones out the window, closes it, goes back to cleaning. You kind of like shimmy back up to it.
So it's locked now.
It's unlocked, like he's dumping trash out
Is
the
he still
window.
half asleep?
I mean, again, he's not really in it. It's late at night. He's tired, but he's
Yeah.
doing his chores.
Or is he? Which way direction is he facing?
I mean, he's facing kind of all directions, but you can wait until he's facing like away from the window if you want.
Yes.
Okay. Then are you opening it up?
Yes. Oh, was there a creak? Was there a creaking sound when he closed it?
A little bit.
Oh shit.
I mean, if you go slowly enough, or if you have something to like grease a hinge.
Would water skin do that?
Water probably wouldn't do it, no.
Okay. You said the other option was to grease it or open up slowly.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to open it up slowly and just not get caught.
I'll try to open up slowly.
Alright, I'll roll a d6 then. You want a high number.
Okay. That's middle. That is middle right there.
You go ahead, and as you open the window slowly, there's a little bit of a creak, and you slip inside. Indigo then slips in behind you, and as she's closing it, there's a and as that happens, you can see the gnomish man begins to turn around. Indigo dives beneath a table, kind of going back into the darkness. What are you doing as the gnomish man's turning around?
Assassinate his ass.
Okay,
Cover
make a
him.
damage roll. Benefit 1.
Assassination. Aha.
Or technically benefit
assassination.
2, because you're assassinate.
Benefit 2. And then additional 3d6. Yep. Okay. This is a damage roll. So sheer 1 plus damage rating 3. Yeah, damage rating 3. Yep, 3. I got 3.
Mm-hmm. So 9
What was it?
damage.
Yeah. And then, 9 plus sheer.
Then,
Sheer 1.
like, are you going for the throat? You going for the head? How you killing him?
Throat, because he can't speak if your throat's slit, and the cover his mouth too. And then
Gotcha.
I'll throw him in a bag too, real quick.
Well, left hand, then on the mouth. Right hand with the dagger quickly slash the throat. As the life leaves his eyes, you turn around. Indigo's already thrown out the portable hole, and then you just quietly shoop, throw him in the hole. Then she wraps it back up. Well done. We should probably get a move on.
Yep. Move to the next area.
Then, as you kind of like peek out to your left, there is kind of a open, more common room on the ship where you can see 12 enforcers sitting around, smoking, drinking, talking in the early morning hours. You look to your right, there's a small like hallway that eventually leads to the door that you think would go to the staircase. But you need to sneak past them all. Get to the door.
So they're to the right, and then the hallways to the left.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see.
Just can't get spotted.
So what I'm picturing is it's like another doorway leading into that, and then the hallway straight past them, right?
So, I mean, if you want kind of a representation, like you at this point
Okay.
are in the galley.
Oh, okay.
They are here.
The door's here.
Doors that way, yeah.
What the hell, bro? There's no way you can sneak past him. That is literally impossible, bro.
Well, you did the impossible mission.
Shit. Can I throw something out the window that makes like a splash sound, but it's like a fish, a fish would make, you know what I mean? Like, I can throw like rations. I could throw.
You could throw stuff in the kitchen, like from the kitchen in
Yeah,
the galley out,
yeah,
sure.
yeah, and then make them like not come my way, like not this way, but like if can they go this way to the kitchen?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, is there like multiple ways into the kitchen?
No,
Not going.
no, this is like
Oh,
a ship's galley. Like, it's a like, small compartment. Like, if you want to think about it, like, it's adjacent to other rooms. Like, here would be, like, a sleeping quarter. This would be
yeah.
a latrine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, can I throw something in the kitchen or whatever it is?
You are in the galley. You are in the kitchen.
Oh, I am in the kitchen. Okay. I gotta go this. Are they facing this way?
Some are.
Shit. And some are facing this way, obviously.
Yeah, they're all just, like, talking, chatting, laughing.
Hmm. What do you think we should do?
Well... It's a tough one. Try and, get them distracted in some way.
Is there So I'm in the galley, so there's nothing else leaving. So this is the only way out from the galley, correct?
Correct.
Damn.
Let's see. Indigo kind of thinks. I mean, if we had enough time, we could just put a hole in the floor.
Wouldn't that make too much noise though?
Hmm. She goes and she like just shuts the door to the galley, like very slowly. Maybe, but if we can block the noise enough, then it could work. Or we just need to be very, very quiet.
Okay, we can do that. We can make like we're no, not like we're cooking something. Like we're throwing food out of the in the water. That would probably make a lot of noise.
Hmm. I guess so.
Or we can make like we're cooking something, but then they might come in and say, what are you cooking?" And then they might come in and then be like, "Hey," or whatever, you know.
Right, right.
We can do it like we're throwing food out in the water, so they'll think, "Oh, they're just taking out the trash." Well, every once in a while, not too often, because then they'll think we're throwing out food or something.
Hmm. Let's see. And you can see Indigo like begins looking around the interior of the cabin. We could do that. Maybe we could say that we're making a stock, but it smells really bad. So we're gonna shut the door so that it doesn't stink up the whole ship. And like she begins to look around and starts to like pull up some like fish guts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If we start cooking this, then probably will begin to smell pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I mean, you're wrapped in some cloaks. We just put those under the door. It's gonna make this place stink, but I mean, if we
That's
remove it and have them smell it, it could work.
that works. Okay, we'll do that then. Let's try that.
And Indigo will kind of come over and start like pulling some of your like cloaks off and start like sticking it under the door, kind of like a draft stopper as she starts to boil like fish guts and heads and like just whatever other excess junk like the chef was throwing out. As this is happening, what are you gonna try and use to get through the floor?
Mm, is it like nailed shut or something?
It's like boards. It's like a ship.
Okay, I have a knife, and I have a backpack, but I don't know what's in the backpack unless that's the stuff I'm carrying
That's
that's
the
in the
stuff you're
backpack.
carrying. Like your backpack contains
Okay.
all of your items.
Okay. I could use the Reaper's sword to kind of slightly pry the boards open. I don't care if it breaks; it's not my weapon.
Mm. Is that the goal to just start like prying boards up?
Yes, quietly, if that's even possible. I don't know. That's not even possible.
Yeah, like if you're just prying boards up, like it's gonna make noise.
Um.
Well, unless you had like special tools or something, or like went very slow. Like if you pried up the nails, then got the boards, that would be more quiet.
Okay. I'll do that then. I'll pry up the nails, then the boards.
What are you trying to use to pry up the nails?
Could I use the sword from the enforcer?
You could try that, yes. I would say go ahead and make a physical check.
Okay. Oh no. Here we go. Physical check. 2. Okay.
2. Okay. Then, with a deftness that is honestly unexpected, you begin to pry up the nails as Indigo will start to take some of the boiling water and like pour it on the boards where you're trying to like get the nails up, causing the wood to expand from the heat, giving you just a little bit more room to dig out each nail. Takes a while, probably about 2 hours of work, but
Damn.
eventually, like, you pry up the boards that you need, and as you look down, you can see the bottom of this ship is filled with glittering gold coins and gemstones. This was the money ship, Desmond.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And as like you like lower yourself down, and Indigo has like a rope to help lower you down. You like look at the coins. These are not counterfeit. These are real coins.
Oh shit. I'll take these.
Yeah, probably brought in to like initially cover up the counterfeiting operation, because it's a lot easier to cover up a counterfeiting operation if you can produce more than 1 million real gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
And are you just like basically by like the armful, like just loading them into the
In the
portable hold?
bag. Yep.
Then go ahead and roll a d6 for me. You just
Oh
start to
shit.
dump everything in.
Oh shit. Please be lower. Lower number is good, right?
Yep, lower number's good.
Fuck!
Then, as you're beginning to go, you are like putting the coins in, and that is making noise. And then all of a sudden, you see the door at the other end of the hull open as you see an enforcer poke their head in. Hello? Someone in here? Strikes up a torch as you like dive behind a pile of gold. As you watch as Indigo quickly like pulls up the rope and goes back. They don't know someone's here, but an enforcer's coming through this underground space, torch raised, looking around.
I will remain hidden.
Actually,
Cause he's still looking around. He's looking behind stuff, or is he just looking around?
he's looking around. Like, it's not most in-depth search.
Yeah, I'll keep hiding then, and like kind of like slowly move when he starts trying to, come my direction. Trying to mirror his like not way, not like try to mirror him, follow him around, but like make sure he stay on his like backside,
Okay, then go
or
ahead and
go
make
where
it.
he's checked already too, as well.
Gotcha. Then you can make a physical check or a mental check at benefit 1. Your choice for the stealth.
I'll do a physical.
Okay.
It's just not hiding, not dodging, and not crowds hiding. Damn it. Ugh! And this is not no skill checking the burglary. Alright. Fuck. I'm rerolling those two.
Okay.
Okay. 2. Nice. Okay. 3. So 3 in total. Yeah, 3.
So, as you drift back into the shadows, then he's going to go ahead and make a power capped check. Actually, it would be 4, so I mean, he's got more of a chance to
Damn.
see if you were.
Oh, oh, thank God.
As he looks around, he does not notice like the missing gold, as you didn't like take enough yet, and there's still so much. Looks around, and like the ship kind of bobs a little bit, and the gold shifts, and he just kind of snorts to himself, goes and takes a flask from his belt, takes a swig, heads back out of the room, shuts it. If you want,
Okay.
you could go ahead and finish taking all the gold here, putting it in.
Yes.
So, go ahead, take the gold, which is 1.4 million gold pieces.
Holy shit! God damn.
Also,
Oh.
there are 24 gemstones amongst this that are added to your total, which means
God
there are now
damn.
49 gemstones in the collective items.
God damn.
Indigo lowers the rope to you.
And I will grab the rope and climb up and then close the board.
And as you do, she kind of looks to you and will kind of like take back the portable hole, open it, and then fish out one of the bombs and just kind of like puts it in the corner of the galley.
Yeah.
Okay, get in.
And I'll get in again, Dag, and then head to the next ship.
All right, what is the next ship that you are hunting for?
This one.
That one? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a d3 then.
Oh, a D3?
Yep.
Damn.
Then, as you get to the top, look down, you can see this ship has only one sailor on deck at the wheel.
What the hell?
Like bobbing in the water.
That's all I could see?
I mean, as you look down, well, there was one in the crow's nest. Indigo killed that one.
Yeah. I'll shimmy down again, same way. You know, same thing.
Then physical check, benefit 1.
No benefit 2?
No benefit 2.
My third time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, not 43. 4. Da. Very nice. I got 3.
Then, completely silently, you kind of drop down on the back rail. Guy who's at the helm isn't any the wiser.
Okay. Then I will try to find a door, I guess, unless the door's still all the ships are the same.
Yeah, all the ships are the same, except for the middle one here.
Yeah. I'll assassinate his ass too.
Alright, then go ahead and make that damage roll.
Benefit 2. And that's the 3d6. Yep. Round it up. Yep. 3. So 9 again.
Easily cut the throat. Yeah. Pitch him.
Throw him in the bag.
Yeah, in.
And then I guess take the door, whatever door that leads down again, because they're all. I'm not over there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay. You can take the door down then. As you kind of bypass, as you look at the second deck now, everyone seems to be pretty much asleep, as it's 3 a.m. at this point. And as you go down at looking at the third deck, you can see there is a door, there is an enforcer, but she's asleep, like a dragonborn woman just kind of leaned up against the door.
Okay. How should we do this to her?
Oh, we could tie her up, and then we could suffocate her.
But she'll wake up if we try to tie her up, won't she?
You'll just have to do it fast. I can take the legs, you can take the arms.
Okay, gotcha.
And
all right, we'll jump her at the same time, basically.
All right. Then I'd like you to just go ahead and make an order roll. You can give up background action movement if you'd like, but the goal is for both of you to go ahead and beat this enforcer.
So beat her, basically?
Yeah.
I'll do that then. I'll use background actions and...
Mm-hmm. Okay. Indigo is going to roll a 9.
Oh, okay. So it's what? So if I use a background action, it's 2.
If background action's 1, movement's 1.
Okay. I'll use it back, so it'll be 3d6 then, because I'm only using the background. 6. Damn. I'll move it because I can't move no more. I'll leave it at 6.
And here's the guard. 8.
Fuck. God
So,
damn it.
in this moment, quickly, Indigo goes and starts tying up the legs. You go for the arms, but you're too slow on the knots, as she wakes up with a start. And at this point, with the surprise round kind of bungled, she's going to go ahead and try and make a swing at you, as she's going to quickly like try and pull a saber and just swing it at you, Desmond. 20. Magical slashing.
Immaculate dodge.
Okay.
Once per round, you can take the target. You make a physical check. Every success you roll reduces the damage by 5. Okay. So physical check. Okay, I gotta make a roll physical check. 0. Okay, so I'm taking that all on I don't have any. Yes, stamina then.
Stamina. Okay. Then take it on stamina, just getting out of the way of the slash. At this point, the Dragonborn woman is like groggy, but doesn't have enough time to like scream out yet, especially since Indigo on her turn is going to go ahead and begin to cause the suffocation effect. At this point, though, Desmond, you're up. What are you trying to do to her?
Stab her in the throat.
Okay. She's prone at the moment, so go ahead and make your damage roll. Benefit 2.
Okay. I can't use assassinate because she didn't go first. She went first, or I guess after me.
Yeah,
or before me. Before me, sorry.
Yeah.
So then it'd be 3. Yep, 3, 6 daggers. Yep. Booyah. 2. So
4 damage.
yeah, 4.
Then she is going to like kind of roll out of the way of your strike as her eyes are kind of bulging a bit, and she's trying to like get her breath, but you're not able to find purchase in her flesh. Anything else in your turn?
Can I use a backstab? Not backstab. What's the that's only power capped. That won't even matter.
An offhand?
Yeah, offhand.
You could try, yeah.
That's only 1d6, right? Because
only one, yeah.
I'll try it. 1d6. Yeah, nothing.
No. As at this point will be her turn, as she's going to like look around, see you stabbing, but she's gonna go after Indigo at this point. For 10, Indigo will take that on stamina, and then, and you know what? She's gonna pull a dagger and try an offhand attack.
Who, me?
Into Indigo.
Oh.
Complete failure, though. As she attacks but finds no purchase. Indigo, on her turn, is going to go ahead and keep that suffocation going. And then, Desmond, you're up again.
Tying her, if I try tying her up, that's what, physical?
Yep, would be contested physical.
Fuck. Oh my god. I'll try stabbing at her throat again.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Benefit still?
Yep, benefit 2.
Same thing, 4.
4. Again, like, she is kind of above your pay grade, so she dodges again, but her eyes are continuing to bulge as she's, like, choking at this point. And you see, like blood is beginning to emerge from the corners of her lips. Definitely beginning to look very poor. Now,
I'll
though,
do it
since you...
offhand. Oh, sorry.
Anything else in your turn?
I'll do offhand.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, nothing on that.
Yeah. You go offhand, she rolls out of the way and then lashes at you with her saber. For another 20.
Damn. Yeah, that's a health block.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6 then.
Not bad.
Your next roll gains detriment 3 as she goes ahead and stabs you, like, just directly through the thighs. You have to stifle a yell, Desmond. And as you kind of, like, turn back, she's going to go ahead and she's going to try an offhand attack you now with her dagger.
Oh, shit.
Nothing. Misses, though, as, like, she goes to strike. You can see the life kind of begin to leave her eyes as there's, like, a little bit of a death rattle as, like, she's losing consciousness. On Indigo's turn, Indigo's gonna, like, run up to her, put her hands around this, like, Dragonborn woman's throat, and you watch as she, with her bare hands, chokes the life out of this Dragonborn. And then,
God.
like, as the Dragonborn dies, like, the body goes limp, and then she just starts, like, playing with the shoulders, so, like, the head bobs from side to side. Oh, look at her! She's, you know, those lizards that they sometimes find, like, in a private pool or something?
Mm-hmm.
She's like that, all floppy. And, like, you see the head just, like, flopping side to side.
What does the enforcer have on them?
Set of keys, identification papers. You can see this one has 90 talents on her.
90? Okay. I'll take the talents instance.
And, like, the standard saber, magical saber that she's got.
What does that do again?
Echo Strike. So, if you attack the same target again, the damage rating increases.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll throw it in the bag, too.
Mm-hmm. Indigo will toss the Dragonborn woman in there.
And then open the door to the bottom, because we're on the bottom deck, right?
Yes.
Yep. I'll open the door to the... Make sure there's no traps, and then open it up.
Yeah, no traps. As you open up, you look around, you can see there are a bunch of containers marked fruit and stuff like that, and you start popping them open. And as you do, you kind of smile to yourself, Desmond, as these containers don't contain fruit. They contain parts.
Oh.
As you look at these containers, these are the disassembled counterfeit machines.
Okay. And this is what we needed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will take everything. Rummage check, I assume?
This would be a physical check, as these are heavier. So, at this point, Indigo would, like, lay it down, because, like, you'd have to be lifting a few hundred pounds. She's an Aether Soul as well, so you're stronger than the average person, but you need to work very quietly and very carefully in order to, like, take these things.
Is there no way to, like, just pick the bag and, like, put it over and then, you know...
It's not a bag, it's a literal hole that you throw on the ground.
Oh.
So what the portable hole does is it looks like a fabric. When you spread it out on the ground, it becomes a hole that you put things in. So, like,
gotcha.
You just have shit piled up in this hole.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And they said all we needed was the parts, right?
The machines, well, that is what their priority was. The counterfeit machines.
Okay. Okay.
So
Um.
you can go ahead and make
Yeah.
a physical check. This would be
Okay.
using burglar.
Detriment, right? Because I.
Oh, this would be at detriment 3. Yes.
So it'll be nothing. Well, then 1, because I have.
1. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, nothing else I could do. Yeah. Even with her help, and she helped me or no?
She would be helping you. So
Actually, wait.
I'm
Before I make this roll, can I bard the door?
sure you go ahead and make a physical check to bar the door.
Okay. Well, that's at detriment then too. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and roll 2d6. And we'll take the
Okay.
lower one. Oh,
Oh, okay.
it's a success then. As like, despite your injured leg, like you're leaking blood, you go ahead and like push some like heavier crates against the door that aren't filled with like the counterfeit machines. These ones seem to be filled with like rare spices and things, which like they're rare, they're nice, but you don't. That's not your priority right now.
Okay. Then I can make a physical check,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not a detriment, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And
And that's that burglary too.
yep, and I think Indigo would be taking the help action on you. So you could re-roll 3d6 for free on this roll.
So it's 4d6, then still 4,
Mhm.
no benefit.
Correct.
Okay. Damn.
Well, good thing you have
Oh.
3 re-rolls.
Okay. I'll use a hero point too, so I'll reroll all 4 of them.
Okay.
That's my last one.
Mhm.
Ugh. Fuck. I only got 1.
Then,
Damn it.
as you go ahead and begin moving these boxes and things, takes you, a while, probably about half an hour of moving them. And as you're getting to the last one, like your leg is killing you, Desmond, and you lose focus for just a second. A second is enough, though. As the last box drops into the hole. Crash! And, like, immediately you start hearing
Oh my-
people from up above as Indigo looks to you. Oh, I guess we're in trouble now. What are
there's
you
no
doing,
way out. There's no
Desmond?
way out of this. There's no way out of this room, is there?
There's a small, like, porthole window on either side.
I will place the bomb somewhere in a nice area where no one will find it. And what time is it too?
It is 4:40 a.m.
Yep, and I jump out the one of the nearest windows. I don't care which one, and then I'll jump in the portal hole and then or the hole and then say, "Go out the window, either window. Go, I don't care." And then shut it behind you.
And Indigo will nod as you jump the hole. Quickly, she begins to like fold up the hole, and because you barred the door, has enough time to like cover it, and then she's going out the window.
Mhm.
Question is, you're trying to hit another ship. Have time for probably like one more.
Fuck. It's like, do we want to go for the big one? Can I place bombs on the rest of them and then let it and not hit them?
You could, yeah, like it would probably be a bunch of stealth checks, physical to
Yeah.
like put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bombs on them.
Yeah,
but
I'll just do. Yeah, I'll do that.
Gotcha. Are you trying to do that and like not go for another ship?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Then I want you to go ahead and make 4 physical checks back to back. You have benefit 2 on these because you've been doing this throughout the entirety of the night. You would go down to the crow's nest, probably then shimmy down from the crow's nest with the bomb, plant it somewhere
yeah.
on the deck, and
Yeah,
then
plant it somewhere,
leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you did 4. You said 4,
46,
Or no.
yes, and three
That'll be
of those checks.
or just because you added burglar to that already.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So 2D. Okay, gotcha. Fuck. Well, that's only 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then You said do that for that's one more. So that's one. This is two. Damn.
Ooh.
One. Shit, it's not looking good. Shit. Shoot, you can say that for the last one. You can say that for the last ship. You could. Fuck. That's not good. If this one's higher than those, put that on the biggest ship.
So you've done 3 at this point,
Uh-huh.
which is what you need to do. So the first ship, this one, goes off without a hitch. As
Okay.
go ahead, drop the bomb kind of in a secluded spot on the deck. Go to the second ship. As you go, you start getting down. You kind of like hit this railing. There are some sailors about. And as you drop down, like, you kind of like wince at your leg wound. And you don't see that there was actually a person sleeping here in this corner. And they begin to wake up, Desmond.
Assassinate. Is it a sailor?
It's a sailor, yeah.
Yeah, assassinate his ass.
Alright, damage roll then, as you, like, rush over to them.
Damage roll. That's a benefit 2.
Mhm.
3d6. Assassinate. Booyah!
Oh!
Oh, I can't even re-roll anything either.
Yep.
Cause she helped me.
She's there, but she, like, nah, she couldn't help you at that moment. It
That's
wasn't
sheer.
called.
Yeah, it's only what
It's only 3 damage.
3
So-
plus sheer. Yeah.
As the sailor's waking up, then you're plunging the dagger towards him.
Throat.
As he cries out, he catches your dagger momentarily and begins to cry out, What's going on? As person at the helm begins to turn around, immediately Indigo's using her power on him as he begins to suffocate, but now there's commotion on the ship.
Is he dead?
He's
The
not
guy,
dead. You have not damaged him. He used his stamina. He's holding the dagger away.
What, Cheer?
Sheer is just extra health block loss. It doesn't do anything to damage rating.
Can I stab him and stab him again?
You can, well, firstly, I'm gonna need you to roll for order against him, as
Ah, shit.
he's gonna
I'll use
burn
my
a background action.
Me too. Damn.
Roll
God
9.
damn, man. Fuck. I'm in front of him, right?
Roll for order. Let's see what your
Yeah,
order
yeah.
is.
Yeah, but I'm standing in front of him, correct? Though, like
You're
know,
pinning
like-
him down.
I know.
yeah.
Okay, I'm using all my movement then. I don't need to move to stab his
Okay.
ass again then. So that's 46, right? Because you're done.
Yeah.
Background action and move. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, you have first turn then. What you doing?
Assassinate his ass again.
Okay. Damage roll then.
Benefit 2. Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked, my guy. God, let's go.
Then
Out of here.
with that, you drive the dagger down once again into his heart as there's like a wheeze as the dude like slumps. And as he slumps, you can see there's now like 2 sailors that are beginning to rush you from this deck, and there's commotion below on the ship as well.
I said, let's go. And this is the last one, right? We had to do.
That's the last one, correct?
Yeah, I said, let's go. Get out of here. And then I'll hop in the hole again, and then we'll dip out.
Gotcha. Then, as you begin to dip out, heading to this final ship, you begin to hear an alarm go up from this ship. And then all these other ships, as they are finally beginning to realize there are dead people on every single one of these ships.
Shit.
As you like get to the crow's nest with the 2, like you pop out as you see Indigo with like a bloody like wound on her arm. You can see like there seems to be have been a struggle with the guy in the crow's nest as people below are like scrambling. Good news is it's like 5:30 a.m.
Oh shit! The bomb goes off soon. Oh shit. And people are all up about the ship here, up
Yeah.
here.
They haven't seen you yet, though, but they're, like, swarming around.
Is there a way she could fly up and like fly around to like the back of this right here, and then I could throw the bomb, like put a rope hanging up, and then do that?
It needs a solid surface, the portable hole. Because it needs to unfurl.
Oh, is there? There's nothing there. Is there like you can't throw it on the side of the ship, like you know how like you can't throw it on the side and I come out from the side, you know?
Oh, it could be thrown on the side, yeah.
Oh, can I do that then, and then like climb out and like on the side and hang onto the side of the ship, and then like tie it, find something like a hole, not like a ledge or something, like the shimmy rope through, and then tie the bomb to it, and then we can dip out.
You could certainly try.
A stealth check, I assume.
Firstly, it's going to be a stealth check for Indigo. And she'll probably have benefit 1 on this.
Let's go!
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Then, as you get back in, you climb out on what you said on the back of the ship, right?
Yeah, so where no one else would obviously look, because they're looking up top or whatever.
Right.
Focusing on what's going on around the ship, make sure nothing happening, at the bottom where all the shit is or whatever.
Gotcha. Then you go ahead, unfurl the portable hull. It unfurls on the side. As you peek out, you can see an owl with like an 8-foot wingspan is just like floating in front of you, just like hovering, flapping the wings in the air.
Mm-hmm. And I will grab the last bomb, tie it to the find somewhere I can put the rope through, and then put it together, and then tie a knot on the bomb, and then get back in the portal, and then say, "Let's get the fuck out of there."
And you can see the owl would nod as, with refined talons, begins to fold up the hole once again as you go back into darkness. Eventually...
I said, find us a nice spot to watch the explosions.
And the owl will nod. Eventually, then, after about 10 minutes, you find yourself on a rooftop overlooking the harbor in Eberau. And as the hole opens up, you see Indigo is there. She gives you a smile. Oh, this is exciting! Which ship do you think will make the biggest explosion?
Probably the middle one.
I can see that. It does have the most guns.
Yeah.
At that point, as 559 hits, one after another, boom, 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 the ships which are sailing into the harbor at breakneck speed all begin to explode. And then, as they are exploding, you watch as other merchant ships nearby, as they're sailing into harbor, because again, they were getting ready to dock at 6 a.m. explode too. Desmond, you watch as Eberau Harbor is set ablaze.
Oh shit!
And as you just kind of watch, everything is burning.
Damn.
Now,
well, job well done.
If I roll a 1 on this d6, it gets traced back to the Zoko family. Anything other than a 1, you're fine.
Let's go.
5.
Let's go. And that's a success too.
Then, as you kind of watch from the rooftop, as the sun is rising in Eberau, there is fire on the water, smoke in the sky.
Well, are you ready to finish the job?
Yep. Let's head back.
Oh, no. And you can see at this moment, Indigo pulls out the papers of one of the enforcers that you killed, the first one. See, this one
His home address is in Eberau, and he has a husband and 2 kids. We should probably go tie up some loose ends.
What? Why are we doing that?
Hmm?
Why are we going to his house?
Well, if anything comes back around and they find out it was us who killed their husband and father, well, that could be a problem.
How would they know it was us? They never saw our faces. Besides yours, not mine.
Hmm. Well, there's magic. What if some fortune teller or oracle says it was us?
Well, we weren't there.
Hmm.
We can deny it.
Oh, we can deny it, sure, but I try and take care of loose ends. If you don't want to come, that's fine. I'll handle it myself.
Yeah, that's my job's done. My job was to get the parts. My job was not to go and murder families. I don't
Oh,
even have a family. My family's a Zoko family. I don't even know who my true family is.
okay. Well, and she takes
I'll
out
meet you.
her portable hole and passes it to you. There you go.
Happy hunting.
Okay. Well, just tell Hecuba that I'm resolving some things, and I'll see you around, Desi.
Yep.
And you watch as, with kind of like this burst of like darkness, the form of Indigo immediately shifts into that of that great owl, and she goes flying off, hunting more targets. Are you heading back?
Yep.
Gotcha. Then you probably roll into the Crow and Owl restaurant, probably 8 a.m. There's a bit of a morning rush going on, Desmond. I'm assuming at this point you've taken off your assassin's outfit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Wrapped up my wound or whatever.
So a little bit of first aid. You head in, and you can see Hecuba's there, waiting, sipping coffee, it seems like. Sitting down. In front
Say,
of her.
madam, mission accomplished.
Is that so? Tell me, what did you get? Are the machines?
Yep, got everything. Is there a place we can, go, less in public?
And Hecuba will stand up and motion for you to follow her.
I will follow her.
And she'll lead you down below the Crow and Owl restaurant itself to a set of very familiar cells that you were once in. You don't go inside any, of course, but it's more private, more reserved. So, tell me.
Got the counterfeit machines and then some.
And then some. Show me.
I'll take out the bag and then... Do I have to dump it out, or is it just like...
It's just sitting there. Like, she can look down into the hole.
I'll open it up and say, here, look what we got.
Ho ho ho.
And this is real gold. I'll take out one and say, this is real gold. Or real coins, not counterfeit.
Very nice, very nice. You've done very well. Very, very well.
And
Thank you.
she reaches into a pocket and she counts out 1,500 talents and gives it to you.
1,500, nice.
Great job. Very well done. I am incredibly impressed with you, Desmond.
Thank you.
And I think the other Zolko family members will be too. You will be getting a package delivered to your residence very soon. With a weapon to better suit your station.
Thank you.
In addition, I will make sure to talk to those in the Zoko family and let them know that the incident with Warehouse 55 was well and truly not your fault. And that it probably would have gone worse if you were not there.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Mr. Dax. There is a
Thank you.
place in this organization for you yet.
Thank you.
And Hecuba will roll up the portable hole and will begin to deliver everything. But this moment, you have also, let me see, for this successful completion, gained the Zoko family +3 power,
Damn.
+2 intelligence,
Damn, okay.
and an extra heat.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
No, it is what it is.
And our rank went up, I assume?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because
It's good, though, right now. We're at 5 power, so...
at 5 power, well, power is not the only thing with rank. Power is how much you can muster, how much people fear you, a little bit of name recognition. But there's still other factors about lower order, lower supplies. 5 is average. Everything else is below average.
Gotcha.
But as you are here and, about, there's also the opportunity for you to experience the first random event, the end of a session. So let me see here. Yeah. Since you are in the know, you would overhear a conversation with Hecuba and some other Zoko family members as you were passing through the restaurant. Later in the day, as you came back around just to make sure everything was going okay. The conversation is as follows. The Zoko family has gotten a new offer from a builder who works with the crime families to rebuild Warehouse 55 quietly at a cost. Cost would be 7 disguises, 5 fake documents, and 2 power.
Okay.
And since you're the only one on this mission, Marcus, you have the final say on this decision.
Damn. How did this... is that supply, I assume?
So this is in your items, the collective items. 7 disguises is all the disguises you have at this current moment. 5 fake documents is more than half what you got. You have 5 power.
Collective item. Oh, okay. So... Oh, the power that we have that I just got us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what would that do if we rebuilt Warehouse 55?
Well, right now you don't have that space. It still lingers over you. But also, each one of these sites can have an on-site contractor to give buffs and to give things before a mission. Without the warehouse, you don't have access to everything the warehouse already had. Which, people haven't really explored that. But also, you have one less spot for upgrades for recruiting NPCs.
Okay. And this is the document. Let me see it again. 7 disguises. 7 disguises. 5 fake documents, 2 power,
Mm-hmm.
and we're at 5 now. I say fuck it, Weeball. I'm fixing. I will took us on this mission. I'm gonna fix it. I'm rebuilding that shit.
Okay. Then it
We're
is.
still at 3 power, so it's not bad. It's below average, but could be worse. We have money now, so
You have money now.
and we can make fake money too now. So we're kind of still decent at least.
Yeah.
We're not great, but still okay.
Still okay.
And we're about to go on the other mission too, because negative power
Correct.
or negative heat.
Then, as you go ahead and sit back, you lend your opinion. The Zoko family agrees to work with this builder. As this happens and you're kind of leaning back, you see Indigo actually walk in to the restaurant. And she kind of sits down at the bar, orders a drink. She begins sipping what appears to be a cocktail, Desmond. And you would see that the pouch on her belt is a little bit more full. And also that she's wearing a bunch of new jewelry. You can see there's some new rings on her hand. And you see that she's kind of turns and sees you. And smiles. Goes back.
Oh, I will nod, do a nod, what's up,
And she'll nod back as take a breath. Another mission done for the Zoko family. But more is on the horizon. And it is here we will end our session for today. As you can take a level up.
Thank you. I'm prestige now.
Or, let's see, I don't believe you're prestiged yet.
At level 6.
Let me see. Because there's a limit. The prestige means you have to run your own mission. If you
at the current requirements, you must be met at level 6. Associates have chance to become prestige. Must have executed their own job without assistance of the.
Yep. So this is
no
the
help.
highest you can go before creating your own mission.
So at level 6, I can create my own mission.
I mean, you can always create your own mission.
But I have to create one.
But now you have to level up. You have to specifically create your own mission without any help and execute the job without any other assistance.
That's how you level up. So completing mission doesn't level you up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So me going on that mission on the 27th won't level me up?
Correct. If you don't plan another mission, yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's ass.
You can get other benefits, but
oh shit.
You're up to the point where you need to become a full member of the family.
So in order to become a full member, I just have to create my own mission. Because that could be anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, there is a standard to it. If the mission is save a stray cat.
Yeah, obviously something actually has to do with the,
Yeah. But, you need to be able to go before the leaders of the Zoko family and said, I did this on my own. I deserve entrance into the family.
So then you may level up to level 7. At level 19, you're promoted. Okay. So once I reach level 7, I still have to do my own missions to level up to 8.
No. Then you cross that barrier and you can keep on going up all you
Normally.
want until 19.
Normally,
yes.
So I have to okay. So this is the gotcha.
This is the
I got you.
The one barrier to going
Gotcha,
higher. And then when you become when you get to level 19 to go to 20, you have
Uh-huh.
to plan your own mission again, start a hustle or a business for the Zokos, and complete a major ongoing job to make money.
Damn. Okay. Gotcha. Shit. I think stealing some documents would be a good one. So now, since I'm level 6, should I get the invisibility power?
Hey, it could be cool.
Because then that'll be putting me at 4.